The main character problem. Some of us, all of us, suffer from the main character problem. Like me, I was watching a video of these popular content creators and a thought ran into my head that why are they acting like something that I would not act like if I was in their position?
I don't know.
What I failed to really realize is I'm not in their position. They're in their position for a reason that they're in that position because they're there and no one else really but them. But others tend to figure out that they're in that position because they are the main character. I don't blame them. Everyone has this problem, as much as we'd like to think of it as. See, in a story, a main character is glorified, praised, very much, so much, what's the word, like how people treat celebrities these days. Very main characterized, glorified. Put on a pedestal of prophecy that they're gonna lead this generation into the next phase of, modern era success. And that is so well, respected, and who wouldn't want to be in that position of the main character? And with the rise of social media, it became more central stage, because as much of us weren't born then, but in a time where you in your town had to realize that one specific person could be the main character of all your fantasized realities that you couldn't even fathom to reach. Social media is the glaze of all those worlds combined and destroyed at the same time. Everybody wants to be the central star. Everybody wants to be seen. The main character problem. So I asked myself, why do I think that I would act different from this guy's position if I was there? The truth is, I would be the main character of that moment. But the fact doesn't matter, I'm not. So why do I think in that way? As much as anybody would. Social media. I think of me in a movie and this is my exact backstory of, oh man, wait until I'm in that position because I know what I would do, as much as I won't, because again, I am not in that position. But nonetheless, the main character problem doesn't really stem from anything much as, the psychological understanding of, what's the word? I'm gonna pick a word that doesn't make sense. A century, a long time, like people who lived in a specific era know that they don't really have that much time to really exist but make an impact, and the only way to do that is becoming the main character. So running into that exact problem myself, I understand why people like being this main character. There is people who accept that they're nothing much but bystanders, and part of me does respect those people. Side characters really understand that they're nothing more than just to fulfill their roles for a bunch of people meant to live this life glorified and just honored for being, whatever they are. And I guess the majority of us just can't help but think that until I get in that position, until I'm in that place, I'll forever and continue, because after all, I am the main character. I thought this wasn't going to be much longer. I wasn't even scripted. I just had the thought, and I'm working on another video, and I just popped in my head and just wanted to record it because of the video I just saw. And I have this thought so many times. I just have this thought in my head that you always think of yourself as, okay, these are people I'm watching in my story, not in their story. As Dave Chappelle said, there's always a main character for a moment. And I just have to build mine, I guess.